welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be showing you my December beauty favorites, and I'm going to start off with an old favorite that I pulled back out this month, and it's the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow foundation. And I've liked this because it's hydrating, and our weather here in Kentucky is getting colder, and so that means the heat, we're having the heat on, and it's getting taking the moisture out of our skin, so I need some hydration in my foundation. So I pulled this back out and using it this month. So now the next thing is a sample size of the Makeup Forever. This is step 1, and it is the smoothing primer. I believe this came in one of my Sephora play boxes, and I don't really have a lot of texture issues. My main skin problem is more kind of redness in these areas, as you have probably seen in my Get Ready With Me videos. The place I have trouble with as far as texture goes is more in my chin area. And this is where I had the most trouble as a teenager growing up. My skin was, I had pretty good skin, I think, because I drank a lot of water, I stayed out of the sun, and so any breakouts or anything that I've ever had has mostly been on my chin. So I'm noticing as I get older that seems to be more of a problem area for me as far as skin texture and stuff as I'm aging. But I really like this. It's just a sample, and I'm seriously considering checking this out. And I know there's other, they have a one for your pores, and I think maybe one for redness. So even though I really don't need that much smoothing in a primer, I like how this still works with my makeup to make my makeup go on and look really smooth. So I've liked that. And we'll just go with another sample that came in with the Sephora Play. I believe is where this come from. It's the Tarte Mascara. And I really like this for my lower lashes. You know, I whine all the time about a mascara for my straight lashes. And I like this. I'm not crazy about this packaging on this because you have to pull it out, and you know, with mascara it could get on anything. But I'm surprised that I like this brush, the applicator on this, and I might check into getting a full size of this because I like that, and I like how it wears. It doesn't smudge, like even it seems like even some waterproof mascara that I wear will smudge on my bottom eyeline. I don't know what's up with that. And then another thing that I pull back out that's not really a new thing, but it's kind of I'm using again, is my Better Skin concealer, my Maybelline Better Skin concealer. Now, I really like the shade of this, and it lightens up and under my eyes a little. I really don't have so far any darkness or anything. I mostly have like it's the same thing on my eyelids. It's kind of a brownish color, and it's kind of under my eyes as well. And so I think I said this before when I showed this in another video, I still don't like this as good as the Maybelline Age Rewind, but I do like it better than I did at first. First impression, I didn't like it, but I like it better now, so I've been using that again this month. And now for some new things, and this is a Makeup Geek blush, and it's in the shade Bliss. It came in, I believe, the November BoxyCharm box, and this is one of those shades. I'm wearing it today. It's one of those shades that I think is not too pink, and it's not too, it's kind of a pinky coral. It's one of those shades that I really like very much. And so I've just kept it in this packaging just to show in video, but now that I have showed it in a video, I will put this in my Z palette for safekeeping. But I've been using that, and I've just been using out of this package, just putting a brush in there and putting it on, and it's worked that way so far. But you know, we don't want to break our makeup, so I'm going to put it in a Z palette for safekeeping. And did I say that came in the November BoxyCharm? Full size. Okay, and then another thing that came in that same November BoxyCharm is this vintage illuminating face highlighter. And this is really nice packaging. And at first, when I watched the videos, I thought the others were getting in their box and they got this. I thought, well, I hope I don't get that, because I really wanted the Makeup Geek blush. But I wasn't expecting to get both. So, but now that I do have both, I'm glad I got it. And this is like a shimmery, kind of a peachy rose highlighter that don't know how good that's showing up on camera, but I'm also wearing that on top of my cheeks today as a blush highlight, and I like it. It just kind of blends in, and I think I like how it looks with this Makeup Geek blush that I'm wearing. And that's a good size thing. It's got the little mirror. And so it's kind of pinky peach with like some gold, you know, highlight. I really like that. Surprised that I liked it. I like the packaging. Now let's move on to the lips. Now, you all know, if you have watched my videos very much, you know that I love the Ofra liquid lipsticks. And before Christmas, when they had their sale, I could not pass up the offer they had on, I forget how much percentage it was off. But I had been wanting the Vintage Vineyard Trio. And so that's what I got with the discount they had. And the one that I've been wearing the most out of that trio in the month of December has been the shade Tuscany. Now, I watched Kathleen Light's video, or she had wore this in several videos. And every time I would see her with it on, I thought, I've got to have that shade. I have got to have that shade. And that's it. Now, it kind of looks dark on camera to me and in the mirror, but I actually don't think it looks that dark on me. So, you know, I think I've said before how my lips have some natural pigment, so this is really things that show up on my skin like this in a swatch don't always necessarily look that way on my lips, but it's like a kind of a dark neutral shade on me, and you know, I really like those shades. And of course, Ofra hit me in Ofra. I really liked it. And then another lip product is a Noya lipstick. Now, I got 3 of these, but the one that I've been really liking is in the shade, if I can see that without my glasses, Deeply in Mauve. I think that's what that says. And it's one of those shades that's a neutral shade for me. Kind of your lips but better kind of shade. And I love this packaging. It kind of looks like bamboo wood kind of with some flowers, but it's plastic. But I like that really well, and I love the shade. I love how this lipstick wears, and like I said, it's my lips, but better kind of shade. And so I've been, my plan for the month of December initially was to wear red lipstick all month long, because y'all know that I love my red lipstick. I just love red lipstick. I think there is a shade of red for everyone. But my month of December just did not work out. As far as makeup, what I had planned, it just didn't work out for me. But that doesn't mean it was a total bust, because all of these are my beauty favorites for the month, and I've just loved every one of them. And the samples that I showed you, that's what I like about the samples, getting in the sample boxes, and like Sephora and Ipsy and those kind of things, that you get to, when it's a sample, big enough like this that you can use several times, that way you can really tell if you like it, then I like to go and buy the full. So that's my beauty favorites for the month of December. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.